to you from the top of the Poconos, it's The Balcony Show with your host, Ann Thatcher, Bo Summer, and me, the Mad Cat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music, so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to The Balcony Show, your source for independent music. On today's show, we have Canaan Cox. And man, is he... wow. Just wow. Wait, he's got millions of streams. His star is rising, and we're really excited to have him on the show. And he's going to share a little bit about his music and the journey, as always. But first, would you rather?
Would you rather?
Tell me.
Would you rather?
Would you rather swing on a star, carry hookers home from the bar,
Mad Cat, we gotta get
and be blowing lines in your car? Or would you rather be a fish? So, would you rather? Let's see. Would you rather, number one, would you rather not listen to me sing? Yeah, no, hypothetically speaking, that is, of course. All right. Would you rather, number one, would you rather speak to animals or speak 10 foreign languages? Ooh,
Animals.
Nah, I'll take the 10 foreign languages.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I've been thinking about this a lot since I read that, and I'm just saying all the positive things that talking to animals would be fantastic. Mm-hmm. But then I thought, then what about all the negative stuff?
That's all right, because that's going to put me in a rage, and I'm going to help them.
Yeah.
No, I want to talk to the animals.
Yeah, I'm an animal lover too.
Yeah.
And I'm on the fence, but I guess, but 10 foreign languages, man, you could go anywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
You could talk to anybody.
Everybody speaks English now.
Not true.
Of course, my luck, I'd wind up being miraculously endowed with the ability to speak 10 foreign languages that are dead languages and haven't been spoken for like 3,000 years. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah,
that would be my luck.
I'll take that.
All
We
right.
have Google Translate. Let's talk to the animals.
Would you rather a number two? Not would you rather number two? You
All
guys,
right, we'll move on.
you just know what I mean.
I'd rather number one, but
Would you rather be reincarnated as a hippo or a snail? Ain't nobody afraid of no snail, I'll tell you that. But hippos can jack some people up. That's all I'm saying. I'll be the hippo.
yeah, but hanging out in the garden, just being mellow, sliming along.
No.
You know,
I know some girls like that. I'm not even going to try. I'll take the hippo.
yeah, I might take the hippo.
I mean, lions don't even mess with hippos. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think I'd rather be a hippo. I don't want to be a snail.
I don't want to be a snail.
and the other cool thing about hippos is that they can't swim, and they just basically go to the bottom of whatever body of water they're in and run across the bottom. I think that's like the coolest thing.
That is cool.
Yeah,
That is cool.
They lack a certain level of buoyancy.
So like when you see like a river and you don't see any animals, it's hippo races underneath.
Yeah. Don't go in that body of water.
Hey, look, it's hippo races.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I need to put a picture of hippo races.
All right. Would you rather, number three, would you rather have a third eye on your forehead or a third eye on the back of your head? I'd have to go with my forehead.
I think so too.
Because that'd be a real pain in the ass if, like, when you're sleeping and you roll over on the back of your head.
Yeah, I want to see people coming up behind me. You can see all kinds of stuff that you wouldn't normally see.
Yeah, I know. But
I don't want to waste the energy on that.
yeah.
You wouldn't waste any. You just open your eye in the back.
No, because
Just open your eye.
You don't have to
I got
turn your
long
head
hair.
anymore, man.
Open your eye.
Yeah, I got long hair.
Yeah,
you
no,
know what
I
mean?
don't want to look back. I want to go forward.
That's what I'm saying. See?
Well, and having
That's
sex,
a really
you
great
can see
philosophy there, Bo.
You can see him coming.
Oh.
Yep. Anyway,
You
Yeah.
went there.
All right, so
Freaking Ann.
those are our would you
love you,
rathers for
Ann.
today.
I can't help it.
That's a fact.
So what is going on with the stuff with the Satan and the school with this group? They're and people are like,
what's going on? I'm at a law. I don't know what's going on.
The Church of Satan, because for those who aren't in America, here in America, we have the right to freedom of religion. Mm-hmm. And if I'm being honest, I am surprised that it has taken this long for something like this to spring up. But the Church of Satan has somehow finagled away that down here in lower Hellertown, Pennsylvania, Hellertown.
Interesting. Get it? Got it.
They are opening up like an after-school program. You know,
and
what
they
I mean?
can't stop them.
And legally, no, you can't.
They can't stop them. But that's, you know what?
I didn't even know there was a thing as like the Church of Satan.
Oh, they've been around. They've been around forever.
Yeah. No,
my God.
That's old news. But the thing of it is, I did read the letter that the board's answer was to the public about it.
Yeah.
One of the board members, and simply stated was, listen, our Constitution offers and guarantees the right of religion, and we rent out our facilities. And we cannot discriminate based on religion. And if we don't allow this, then we are discriminating based on religion. But she went on to say further that no child will be allowed just to join this, that they have to have parental consent.
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
And you know what I mean? So they're taking as much precautions, or if that's your faith, then
and the other thing is just to lift the veil a little bit, the Church of Satan isn't like what you would see depicted in horror movies or something like that. There's no sacrificing of animals. There's none of that.
What kind of after school activities are they looking to?
I don't know. I think that their whole
curious.
Their whole jingo is right now is it's about acceptance and inclusion. You know what I mean? So.
Right.
They just want to pull in all the people who feel like the outcasts and don't really have a niche in some spots. So they want to give them a haven. They're more rebellious against the system, so to speak.
I really don't know enough about them, but I do respectfully, I say too that it's a religion, and they have the right to, just like any other religion.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not for me, but certainly, and maybe not for my kids, you know what I mean? But I, as a parent, have the ability to say, you know what I mean?
And,
or, you can. That's cool.
And like anything, it can be abused. We all know that all the mainstanding religions have been abused and misrepresented over the millennia. You know what I mean? So it's, so there isn't anybody out there without any stains on their hands. So I guess
there you go.
I guess the most we can do is sit back
in the news. That's what's going on now. So
I hope we can just sit back and hope for the best and not allow the media to use this as something to foster more hatred and division.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I agree. Anyways, we're going to get things started tonight with a song from Ben Tyler. Here Comes the Light. Take a listen, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Stepping out in the open, you're empty, you're broken. Crawling out from the wreckage, you're beaten, discouraged. Gotta get away, gonna make a break. It's the only thing this give and take. It's this one, it's this life to live. So come alive. Run away, far away with me. Gonna make it out alive. Run away, far away with me. Here comes the light. Now the tension is over. It's wasted, sober. swallow. It's naked and hollow. But if you want it, you got it, you got it. Oh, if you want it, you got it, you got it. Oh, it's your turn, it's your life to live. So come alive. Run, run away, far away with me. Gonna make it out alive. Run, run away, far away with me. Here comes the light. Don't look away, don't turn away from me. Gotta keep the car in drive. Run, run away, far away with me. Run, run away, far away with me. Gonna make it out alive. Run, run away, far away with me. Here comes the light. Don't look away, don't turn away from me. Gotta keep the car in drive. Run, run away, far away with me. Here comes the light.
You are listening to The Balcony Show, and right now we have the song As You Leave by Canaan Cox. So give it a listen, and when you come back, we are going to have Canaan on the line. So here we go.
Staring at you in my t-shirt. Don't know how you look so good in the AM. Grab your phone and call into work. You know you could just stay all day in my bed. If you gotta go, you gotta go. But if you gotta go, you gotta know. As soon as you leave, yeah, the clock stops ticking. You take the sun with you and the world quits spinning. Every second feels like waiting on a green light. All I wanna do is rewind. You and me kissing, I'm wishing there was no distance, because the missing you starts hitting me as soon as you leave. Girl, I know you might be thinking I need some time, a night out with the boys. Let me share a little secret. All I need is more of you. I'll be cool if you never left. As soon as you leave, yeah, the clock stops ticking. You take the sun with you and the world quits spinning. Every second feels like waiting on a green light. All I wanna do is rewind. You and me kissing, I'm wishing there was no distance, because the missing you starts hitting me as soon as you leave. Oh, as soon as you leave, yeah. As soon as you leave, yeah, the clock stops ticking. You take the sun with you and the world quits spinning. Every second feels like waiting on a green light. All I wanna do is rewind. You and me kissing, I'm wishing there was no distance, because the missing you starts hitting me as soon as you leave. Oh, as soon as you leave.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to The Balcony Show. And we are super excited because we have Canaan Cox on the phone. And if you don't know who Canaan Cox is, you will soon, because his star is rising. Welcome, Canaan.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Wow. So you have singles that are happening, and we're going to get to Hate Me More, which is just a phenomenal track. And you have a theater background, and you were on the Bobby Bones show, and that's kind of what hoisted you up. What was that like, knowing when you talked to Bobby? That did you get the feeling that things were going to change for you then?
Yeah, after the fact, I cried like a little girl, to be honest. It was, it was, well, I mean, just there was a lot of emotions there. I mean, I moved to Nashville in like 2016, and I've been, grinding and working, and things started to like seem like they were working right at the end of 2019, and then 2020 happened, and then that just sucked for everybody. And, everyone's just lost. I like went back to a serving job, and I mean, I think everything happens for a reason. And so, yeah, Bobby Bones came in to the job that I had originally, started working at in Nashville when I first moved
Talk about kismet.
Yeah, and I just he came in and I put my name on a coaster and my Instagram on a coaster and just gave it to him. And next day the producers called me and were like, "Hey man, we'd love to have you on." And so that was just really cool. I didn't know what to expect or in like what capacity any of that was gonna be. So literally, like he played 2 snippets of my songs on the first phone call, and that kind of hit me hard, just knowing that he like reaches, I think it's like 9 point something million listeners. I was like, oh my god, like even though that was just 10 seconds of the chorus, that was still my song on the radio, and we did some other stuff. And then that day things just like social media stuff popped off, and then he asked me to come on the show and perform, and then that was a little bit more, I got to sing. I basically got to play one of my whole original songs and then a quick verse and chorus of a cover. And so, I mean, he definitely got me out of the sludge of being an artist post.
The great pause. We're calling it the great pause now.
Yeah, there we go. I like it. The great pause. But yeah, so there was a lot of emotions surrounding that moment, not only just from the, from what it could do for your career, but just, where everyone was at in the pause and where I was at to be able to come back, and some doors opened up and here
boy,
we are.
did they open. And
yes.
Boy, are you keeping them opening, because you have like 20 million together, like plays on Spotify. It's insane.
Yeah. Collectively. Yeah. We're around like 20, just like 20 on Spotify. I think there's like a cumulative. We're somewhere in like 20 to 30, like with Apple and Amazon all connected in there as well. But
when you hear that, what does that mean to you?
Saying it right now, it's like if we would have had this conversation a year ago, I would have freaked out. I might have been like, no, I would have said no way, because I've always definitely like believed in what I was doing and knew I was going to get there somehow. But yeah, it's funny. I mean, like our monthly listeners on Spotify, like we are on the cusp of hitting 1 million monthly listeners, which is no easy feat, especially for an independent artist with just I mean, I've got distribution, but I don't have management. I don't have publishing. I don't have a label. I don't, an agent, none of that. It's just,
you're proving. And one of the reasons that I pulled you and really wanted to talk to you, Canaan, was because you are living proof that with, the right amount of work and tenacity, that anybody can make this happen.
It's never been a better time to be an independent artist, for sure. And that's something I could talk for a whole hour and a half about. But yeah, to say there's 20 million streams out there collectively, and especially with a majority of those coming from just the last year, it's definitely insane to think about. We're, like I said, we're on the cusp of 1 million, and this time last year we had just released As You Leave. And that was, post Bobby and some things that started moving. I got some distribution help. But I think when we started out, before As You Leave came out, I was at like 24,000 monthly listeners. So here we are a year later and closing in on 1 million. That feels insane. Pretty good. Yeah.
Good for you. Congratulations. So we're going to talk about your new single, Hate Me More. Can you give us a little backstory on this song?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a co-writer on it with Scott and Eric, and I came in knowing I knew what I wanted. So I had that little hook idea of like, I tell everyone I hate you, but like actually I hate myself for loving, for still loving you. And then we got into the right and it changed. And we just thought like hate me more sounds a little more easy to say. So
and it really works in the song too, gotta say.
Yeah. And I hate it. I came in and I kind of had, sometimes when I write, I'll just like listen, I'll go on YouTube and like listen to just like certain tracks, like just not karaoke tracks, but you can go to YouTube and be like, Kelsey Ballerini type beat. and it'll have, producers will be, putting up and so it gets me inspired at least to be able to like sing something. And I had this it was a little more aggressive. It's just like, but the song is pretty pop aggressive anyways, but it was more like a punk rock sound. But I was like, we'll make it our own. But I came in, I was like, this is what I kind of want to write. And it came from a little bit of me and my ex, or now she's my wife. But when we reconnected, she told me a lot of like, she's like, I would have to come up with like things in my head, not like a psychopath, but she would come up with, she was like, like in my head, I would try to forget you. So I would just like make you out to be this villain in my head, because we broke up amicably and it was so long ago. And that's a whole other story as well. But
congratulations, you're married and you move forward.
Oh, so. Yes. And, but that's where it came from. It was like, I tell everyone, that I hate you, but the truth is I'm like actually still just not. I'm so not over you at all.
And I got to encourage our listeners to take a look at the video for this. You produced this as well. And
yes.
It's a fantastic video. It's the whole package. You're really doing a great job. So we're going to take a break here real quick and let our listeners hear this wonderful track, Hate Me More by Canaan Cox, and we'll be right back.
My sweatshirt's in the closet. Can't bring myself to wash it. Smells like you. Yeah, I guess I have a problem. Can't seem to shake it off no matter what I do. And I try and I say I'm doing well. And I lie to myself. I tell everyone I hate you. Got everybody in this town for me. I tell everyone I hate you, but the truth is I hate me more. 'Cause I can't stop loving you. Can't stop loving you. God, this whole thing is so stupid. What am I trying to prove? Getting over you. If you're hearing that I've moved on, that I'm better off with you gone, you're the only one that knows I'm wrong. And I try and I say I'm doing well. And I lie to myself. I tell everyone I hate you. Got everybody in this town for me. I tell everyone I hate you, but the truth is I hate me more. 'Cause I can't stop loving you. Can't stop loving you. I tell everyone I hate you. Got everybody in this town for me. I tell everyone I hate you, but the truth is I hate me more. 'Cause I can't stop loving you. Can't stop loving you. I can't stop loving
And we are back on the Balcony Show, and we have Canaan Cox on the line. So, Canaan, tell our listeners, do you have any plans on touring around? You got any shows booked? Tell our listeners what you got going on.
Yeah, this year with the success of just the listeners and social media and stuff, we are now only doing original shows. So we just played our first 2 weeks of original shows, like ticketed events in like Atlanta, North Carolina, DC. And so we're just kind of keeping that ball rolling. Things are a little, like I said, I don't have an agent. I don't have a WME or a CAA booking me shows or anything like that. So it is all just up to me. And so we have stuff kicks off in May. We have up in Green Bay. We're in Omaha, Nebraska. We're over in Syracuse, New York. And then that's all right before we go to the UK. We're on on a UK tour.
Oh, you're
Nice.
gonna slay over there.
Yeah, it's my second or it's my third-ish time going over there, and it's just been amazing every time. And so to go over there with kind of the build up and the growth over the last year feels really cool.
And you're working on a new single?
Yes, we are. I'm literally staring at it uploading to to my distribution right now. Well, not now. We did some like lyric video. Anyways, but yeah, it's called Twice. It's actually an outside cut. Mackenzie Porter, Kelly Archer, and Josh Jenkins, who all are phenomenal writers, and obviously Mackenzie being an amazing artist. She's they're on that. I had that pitched to me from the publishers, and I listened to it, and I was like, oh my god, I connect with this song so much. And it's been teasing it on TikTok and Instagram and such. And the tagline is, if we loved each other once, could we love each other twice? It's just, I think we've all been there of like, oh man,
Absolutely.
What if it was the wrong place, wrong time? What if, you were the one, but and so, I mean, it really touched me in a way, because me and my wife's story is very on that, in that vein of we dated a long time ago and kind of.
They
went our
say
own
you can
separate
go
ways.
back and you should go back only one time. So you went back once and it worked. That's what they say.
We dated very shortly. Like it was only a short amount of time. I used to perform on cruise ships. So we both.
Oh,
she
how
danced.
cool.
Yeah, she danced and I performed, and we dated shortly, and then we were still very young and broke things off, and throughout the time of not being together, I always talked to friends and people. I always referred to her as the one that got away. And then a couple of years later, I just get a random phone call out of nowhere, and
I got to tell you something, Canaan. You can certainly tell that you're in love and stuff.
oh yeah, that's fine by me. Smitten.
You
Straight
are a
up
smitten kitten, as they say. We're going to torture you a little bit with would you rather questions.
Not we. This is all her, bro.
Okay.
This is all her. I
fine.
wouldn't torture somebody.
No torturing. I'm a theater major. It's real hard to torture us.
I did theater for about 10 years myself.
All right, there you go. Put it all out there.
All right, go ahead, Matt Cat. Ask him.
Oh, you're putting this on me.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, see how messed up she is, bro?
See how that works?
All right. Well, here we go. All right. Would you rather speak to animals or speak 10 foreign languages?
Oh my God, that's the hardest question I've ever been asked my entire life. I would have to say 10 languages.
I agree.
Oh,
Yes.
There you go.
I agree.
Number 2.
Would you rather number 2? Not like right now. We're having an interview. Don't do that right now.
We had to go there.
All right.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Would you rather be reincarnated as a hippo or a snail?
Hippo for sure.
See? We're in agreement. All right. Hippo is it.
Did you know hippos don't swim? Matt Cat
They don't
told
what?
us they don't swim.
They don't
actually
swim.
Run
They-
across the
Oh,
bottom.
they're just like,
They sink to the bottom and run across the bottom.
all right.
So I'm going to post a
Learn
picture
something
of
every
hippo
day.
races later.
But my argument was between the snail and the hippo. Even lions don't mess with the hippos. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
yeah, and I mean, they're pretty dangerous.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
all right.
yeah.
So would you rather, number 3, would you rather have a third eye on your forehead or a third eye on the back of your head?
I would say the back of my head.
Yes.
I guess just because, I mean, that's your face. I mean, you both are weird, but, I feel like wear a hat or something and still look like a normal human being.
So you can cover that, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's not so obvious.
Well, listen, thanks for being a great sport, Keenan.
Yeah, for sure.
And when your new music is out, please get us the single because we would love to air it for you too.
Yeah.
The final song that we're going to hear from you tonight is Kiss Him. I do want to ask you one thing about your music. You grew up in a musical family. How did that change the course, or how did that impact you as a musician?
I think the fact that you asked this question before you play Kiss Him is probably like the perfect segue, because Kiss Him is like if Dua Lipa and Justin Timberlake had a baby. That's kind of that vibe of this song. And a lot of times, I mean, in this industry, I don't think there's anything as genre anymore. There is, but there's not, as crazy as it was before. But yeah, growing up in such a musical household, I was influenced a lot by, my mom still plays in a band. She's, just around North Carolina and such, and grew up on Southern rock. Dad listened to Conway Twitty all the time. My sisters, I have so many sisters, and, grew up with the boy band stuff. Yeah, exactly. The whole boy band, and my brother, he's like Disturbed and Metallica and Godsmack and all that. So, I mean, it all kind of blended in. But I mean, I remember my first record I bought was a Michael Jackson record, and I loved it. And I just kind of steered that way. I mean, I had my roots in country, and I can play, I play the mandolin, I can play the fiddle, and I can play a bunch of, the bluegrass instruments and such. So it definitely had, there's actually, there's a couple of fiddle licks in Hate Me More. There's a fiddle lick in As You Leave. Certain little things like that. So it definitely just sprinkles in there. But Kiss Him it's probably one of my favorite songs, especially performing live. A lot of as things progressed on the road and I was getting able to play more and more live shows, that definitely affected my music and what I was releasing. Cause I was like, how does this going to feel on stage? If I want to play my music and what I'm up here like doing, and I want to, rock out and have fun.
Right.
Like, I don't want to here's 5 really slow, sad songs, everybody. Hope you guys enjoy this on Friday night. And it's like, oh no, like here's this. And, and the bass lick comes in, it's nasty and it's awesome, and it's like cool. And so a lot of my music got, when I'm in the studio, I'm like, nah, how is this going to sound on stage? And that's, so I feel like that answered the question, I think.
Yes, you did. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And again, thank you for being such a good sport and spending some time with us here seriously on the show. It gives a lot of the independent artists that listen to the show, and, we try to reach, and it just gives everybody, like you're cutting away for everybody else. You're making a path. And I think that's important. And it's important to say thank you for that. You know what I mean?
Well, for sure. And thanks for having me on. Hope somebody's listening and gets off their ass and gets to it.
Well said. I can't even top that. So with that, I'm going to bid you a good night, and we're going to end things tonight with Kiss Him by Canaan Cox. Go out. If you're not a fan, go stream his music. Go check out his website. Follow him. Like him.
Do it. Thank you so much.
I know you hate this song, so why you dancing along? I know you saw me when you walked in. Since then you've been all over him, overcompensating, PDAing all night long. Girl, I see what you're trying to do. Smoking mirrors, I see right through, trying to make me jealous and make me miss us. You can pretend all day, all night, that his love's as good as mine. But there ain't no way that you ain't wishing it was me every time you kiss him. I bet he doesn't know he's just a part of your show. I don't see no standing ovation, just a girl in the game she's playing. No sensation, no temptation, baby, no, no, no. Girl, I see what you're trying to do. Smoking mirrors, I see right through, trying to make me jealous and make me miss us. You can pretend all day, all night, that his love's as good as mine. But there ain't no way that you ain't wishing it was me every time you kiss him. Girl, I see what you're trying to do. Smoking mirrors, I see right through, trying to make me jealous, make me miss us. You can pretend all day, all night, that his love's as good as mine. But there ain't no way that you ain't wishing it was me every time you kiss him. There ain't no way you ain't wishing it was me every time you kiss him.
You are listening to The Balcony Show.
Mad Catz Mad Tracks.
And on today's Mad Cats Mad Tracks, we have the song, I love the title myself, I just gotta say, Daddy Issues, and it's by Sophia Gonzo. She's a Reverb Nation selectee. So give it a listen. Daddy Issues. Here we go.
You know what, I feel really bad for you. I really do. I can tell you're insecure, baby. Daddy issues. It must suck to be you. I've been chillin' cause I know I've been got me. Cause you've been tripping lately, falling at my feet. You don't even think before you talk. I'll no longer be the prey that you stalk. Talking shit, they all have hated me. Not my fault, your boy is chasing me. Nobody fazing me. You're crazy if you think I miss you. Daddy issues. Note yourself, baby. Ain't nobody like you. You just keep doing you. Oh, man on the moon. I'ma clap back on him. Got the last laugh on you. I could already see all of their faces. My city know I'm going places. You don't even think before you talk. I'll no longer be the prey that you stalk. Talking shit, they all have hated me. Not my fault, your boy is chasing me. Nobody fazing me. You're crazy if you think I miss you. Daddy issues. Daddy issues. You don't even think before you talk. I'll no longer be the prey that you stalk. Talking shit, they all have hated me. Not my fault, your boy is chasing me. Nobody fazing me. You're crazy if you think I miss you. Daddy issues.
You are listening to The Balcony Show.
And now it's time for Indie Radar with Bo Summer.
What a wonderful, wonderful organization I just found. It's called musicforwardfoundation.org, and they have been around for quite a while. And I just wanted the opportunity to give our listeners, especially if they have kids maybe interested in the music industry, but this organization partners with some like big names in the entertainment world. And I think they're also tied in with like the House of Blues and some other major companies in the industry. But what they're doing now is they're offering several like $5,000 and $10,000 scholarships for college students. And the deadline is approaching. So I kind of wanted to get this out on the air to our listeners. And maybe you have a student at home that might be eligible to take advantage of this. But this organization has a lot. They're very involved with not only helping younger generations kind of get their feet wet and get them opportunities for internships and other things across the industry, but they're also very involved with the Crew Nation Fund. That was that global relief fund that was supporting live music crews that kind of, went by the wayside and had no money coming in because of the pandemic. But anyway, so they recruit volunteers. They've got a lot of programs involved. They've got these cool scholarships for young students, these wonderful opportunities. So definitely check out musicforwardfoundation.org. There's a lot of information on their website, including the info sessions that they have scheduled for March 2nd and March 23rd about those scholarships. So check it out. And we'll hopefully maybe have some updates on a future Indie Radar right here on the Balcony Show.
Well, another great tip right here. You're going to post that link?
I definitely will. That will definitely go up on the Facebook and our Instagram pages for sure.
So check
out. Got to get the word out.
Yeah.
That's a worthy organization that's doing some good in the industry for sure.
I'd like to remind you that the Balcony Show is proudly produced by Keiko Studios right here in Penargil. Check them out for all your musical production needs at keikostudios.com.
Keiko Studios! It's time for the spotlight portion of our show where we showcase debut singles and returning guests. And your host is Donna Gallucci. So, here we go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to this very unique spotlight as Donna Gallucci isn't here and I am taking over.
That's it.
So we have Ryan Green on the phone from Harbor, and Harbor is killing it. You guys, since the last time you have been on the show, have millions and millions of streams on Spotify. How does that make you feel?
I think it feels all right, I'd say.
And
Can't complain.
You have a new album coming out, To Chase My Dreams or To Just Lie Down, and we're going to play one of the songs that you're just releasing. I've only started running. Tell us about that.
Okay, so that song, it's probably one of the fastest songs I've ever written. It's I wrote the whole thing front to back in an hour or less, I think, and it's just about my thoughts on the current climate of the music industry and yeah, my feelings about it. That's about it.
Well, that's honest.
Yeah.
And just really quick, I know you guys have been around for years already, and we're going back, and I'm going to bring up my daughter because she's the one who actually discovered Harbor on some app like 8-Track or something. Yachts and Canoes was one of the songs that she's like, Mom, check it out. And since then, like, we've loved this band and love seeing you guys grow, and you've toured around the country recently, and like Ann said, you've got this album coming out and all these new tracks you guys are releasing, and you've been around the block. And it just, you've worked and you deserve like where you guys are at right now, despite the climate of this industry.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
So can you tell us what's coming up? What's Harbor? Are you still going to be touring? You've got the release. Are you going to have a big party? What's going on, Ryan?
Yeah, we actually, so the album comes out in a couple weeks, and we are going to, we're not going to do a release show or anything like that, but we will be touring. We've got a couple shows coming up that we are announcing this week.
Cool.
So I can't say too much yet, but there's definitely going to be a lot of touring on the horizon this year, so we're excited about that.
That's awesome. Any heading over to the East Coast again?
Yes, that is the plan.
Okay.
That is definitely the plan.
Oh, you just put a big smile on somebody's face here.
Yeah. Or I'm going to have to, it'll be an excuse to drive out to Ohio and see my kid and see Harbor.
Hey, that'll work.
All right. Listen, Ryan, I want to thank you for taking a minute out of your busy schedule. And we're going to take a listen to your song, I've Only Started Running. Harbor, check them out.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Great band, and much luck to you on the road, dude.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Rest assured, it's all over and done with. Hard to speak, my heart is in my stomach. Say no more, I'm over bleeding from it. All aboard, I've only started running. All this time, I've only ever thought of you. And all the time I've wasted, hoping I'd be taken seriously soon. but I never do. Had enough, I feel like a disaster. Time to hush, my head is filled with chatter. Give it up if luck is what we're after. Watch your gut, the music doesn't matter. All this time I've only ever thought of you. And all the time I've wasted hoping I'd be taken seriously soon, but I never do. No one's to blame. I tried my hand. I played the game. Oh, what a scam. No one's to blame. I tried my hand. I played the game. Oh, what a scam. No one's to blame. I tried my hand. I played the game. Oh, what a scam.
And you're back on the Balcony Show with Bo and the Mad Cat. And Ann. Me too.
That's right.
And we've come to the end of another great show. It's special.
It is special. We are special. We're a special crew.
You.
You are very special.
Are special. For listening to us, for sure. Canaan Cox, thank you for being a part of the show. Got to tell you, love the story about him signing that coaster. That's definition of luck when preparation meets opportunity. So for independent artists, it can happen to you. You never know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In 1 minute, he's got 20 million followers and listens, and the next he's 20 million and 1 million followers. So good for him. And I look forward to seeing, where his road's going to lead, because things are definitely on the upswing for him. He is a rising star. So our Reverb Nation campaign is in full swing. A couple more weeks to get your music in. If I like what I hear, you can too be on our show. So that's all I got, folks. You two have anything to add?
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Got nothing.
Be good humans, people.
Yeah.
Just be good humans.
That's it. That's what matters.
I think we should end the show by saying that every night. Be good humans.
See, right again, she's just jacking my thing. You know what I mean? Be
Why
good
is she
humans. And
jacking
then,
your
and
sting?
then right away as I get pilfered by another human right there, folks. See how that goes?
You know what? That's what you do. When you find something you like, you hang on to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that why I'm imprisoned here? They don't let me out of the basement, folks.
Well, you like the abuse,
I've been in the
I guess.
basement
You
now
keep
for like
coming
3
back.
years.
Wow. That's insane. Anyways, that's all I got, folks. We're going to end things tonight with a song from a local artist, and he's making moves too. Mystic Fool. Name of the song is Vibrations. Take a listen. That's all I got. Good night, everybody, from the Balcony Show. We'll catch you next week.
myself again. Chin up, sunshine in the rain. When I pour my heart out, you told me that's the way it was. But the love that I found, answers blowing in the wind. So how do I free myself like a wave? Dead inside for too long, not today. Save my life, cold and broken here. Like a wave. Remembering who I am. Are you struggling?